And I think we're live. Good evening, everyone. This is Raul, Patrick, and we've got a new person today, Alex.
Hi,
Uh,
how are you?
Today is our dev meeting on the TakeMeAway project. Um, yeah. So, how are you doing, Alex? Are you new to Agile Venture?
Yes, I've been always looking at Agile Ventures, but this is my first hangout, so I'm really excited.
Great stuff. We're happy that you chose our project, although we're kind of reaching the end of it already somehow.
Oh, really?
So.
That's not very good.
But not to worry about it. At least we'll walk you through it. And, yeah,
Okay.
maybe you might find a small thing to help on the project. You know. So, but yeah, what we're building. Let me just share my screen and I'll just show you quickly what we're working on.
Okay.
Okay, so essentially what we're building is just a platform for a restaurant to allow them to like manage their products. I mean, the product that they sell on a daily basis and so on. So what we got so far is we've got this dashboard that allows the client to like create different menus, you know, that they want to display on their front website. And can you show you uh, these are menus from previous week, for instance. And so what they can do is create these menus, and then um, we then expose all this information via an API. Um, okay, so we have this menu, for instance, and I can create it. I forgot to add some menu items. Yeah, add something. Okay. So this right here is the backend application, and all the information that is here is exposed via an API, which for which we built a front end application written in. By the way, the backend is written in Rails, and
Mm-hmm.
we have a front end application using AngularJS to expose all the content from the backend. So you can see, for instance, if it doesn't be a problem. Didn't I not save this? Oh no, I didn't save it. Okay. Daily stock can't be blank. Let's add this. Add. Right. So this is, for instance, the menu that we just created. Yeah. So yeah, the idea was to help the owner of that restaurant to have a platform to easily manage um, his activities in the restaurant and kind of have an overview of what the sales look like and so on and so forth. Yeah. So that's what we have so far, and we currently, I think we've implemented most of the main features that he required to to start operating, and that's why I said we're almost at the end of this. We're kind of reaching the end of this project so far.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but the way this works is we use Pivotal Tracker. Have you used Pivotal Tracker before?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm using it in my current work, and I used it before.
Okay, that's great. So we use it to track all the features that we need to implement on the
Mm-hmm.
project. Um, I'll probably add you later on this so that you can have a brief look of what's happening also there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much. I think Patrick started talking you through some of the stuff that we were implementing already before I joined you guys. So I'm just gonna move on to today's business. Patrick, how are you doing? How are things on your side?
Um, Oh, good. So I'm working on a story that actually we hadn't voted on as a group.
Okay.
But it's not in the backlog anymore. It's current. If I can find which story it is.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we need to retain orders, sales, basically sales and orders, for up to 7 years for reporting purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the order is the menu item that was ordered, that was part of an order. So menu item is related to an order because an order is basically a bunch of menu items selected by the customer and ordered.
Yeah.
The client says that they need to be able to report on orders for up to 7 years. So we need to keep orders around for 7 years, and which is fine. We also need to keep menu items around that were ordered, that were included in those orders for the 7 years for reporting purposes. I'm assuming we have to get the client wants to see what particular items were ordered at the reporting level.
Yeah, sure.
So right now there's no restriction on the ability using the admin interface to go and delete menu items, regardless of whether they were included in orders or not. So I'm working on preventing a deletion of a menu item that has been part of an order in the past and or is part of a current or future menu.
Oh, okay. So that we have that menu when we need to generate report and all that. At least for that period of 7 years.
We have to generate reports, order sales reports, in effect, against our order history. And part of that history requires the menu items that were included in each order to be accessible.
And obviously, if we delete that, then we won't have anything to generate the report with. Okay.
We would have possibly the total amount of the order, that we could add those up, but we wouldn't be able to see exactly what items were ordered. So you couldn't do reporting, for instance, on the most popular items, the items that are not selling very well, that kind of thing. We wouldn't have visibility, and clearly for reporting purposes, you'd want to have that visibility.
Yeah, I see.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, do you have any anything that's any particular issue with this? Okay. Just reading through the comment that you posted here. Since we'll be retaining orders, and with the current setting, we also have to retain menu. Strike me as overkill. I would think retaining order items, and menu item record would be sufficient.
So we have orders. We have an order table. We have menu items table. They are related through an order items table. So any items that were included in an order are related to the order through the join table called order items.
Yes.
Now the order items table also includes an association to the menu itself that contained the menu item. And so given that, it would require us to retain menus for 7 years as well, which strikes me as needless.
Oh.
I don't know
because
why.
we have that relation between the. I'm just trying to open the code up now and check that. So what you're suggesting is that we remove that one of the link between the menu and the orders items. Is that correct?
Yes, for the order item table, we remove the external ID from menu. We remove the association in the order item model that requires the presence of menu, and we refactor everything that might be affected by that. Now, I don't want to do that as part of the story I'm working on now because I want to do one thing at a time, right?
Yeah, sure.
But it's something we can just leave in there. It's not broken, but I think it's not a good design at this point.
Yeah, I hear you. Order items, we have that, and then order item has menu ID. Oh, I see. Okay. So this right here is the link that you want to break. For instance, the order items and the menu ID. You want to remove that relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, I'm proposing that we discuss that. There may be a reason why menu is associated with the order, but I can't think of any valid reason we require the whole menu to be retained.
Okay, so one thing I can do is maybe I don't know if Thomas will be joining us because he's the one who mainly worked on that
That piece of it.
piece of code. So I'll maybe get his input on that and find out what he thinks about it. Okay.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't affect what I'm doing now.
Okay.
We'll just have to add a refactoring chore if we decide to remove that.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. And I've seen. Yeah.
Sorry, you were just going to talk about it. My two pull requests.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Your two pull requests. So the one was the one about preventing the creation of conflicting menus. Okay, so I didn't have time to review it, and yeah, okay. I'll just check this. Add conflicting menus. So given the chicken has been added to menu and beef has been added to menu item Friday, okay. When I click the edit link on Friday, and I click add item, select first menu item chicken, and I fill in daily stock, and I click this, I should see item is included in. Okay. Add conflicting menu items to menu. So chicken is part of Friday and beef has been added to Thursday. When I click edit Saturday and I add the item, select the first menu item to chicken. I see. Cool. Well, looks like, well, at first view, there's nothing that strikes me right now. Maybe it was going to be a good thing to have that that live demo thing I was talking about the other day to kind of like go through it and test, you know, the live what was that? The preview thing on Heroku. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
just to go and test it before I merge it in. But I'll just ask if somebody else reviewed this in the meantime. If they have any comments to add to this. And the next one was
Roland, I don't know if you're talking, can't hear you.
hello?
Yep, now we hear you.
Okay, sorry. The thing is, I'm using my phone to connect right now, and somebody was trying to call me.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, this was about the bug that was preventing menu from being deleted, right? Delete menu.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So this is fixed now, right?
That's fixed, yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. If Christian doesn't join us now, maybe I'll try see if I can quickly set up that Heroku instance too, or maybe I'll pull this code and test it on my computer first before I merge this in. Okay. I didn't do much in terms of this last week. What I was doing is mainly checking pull requests on the back end, and both on the back end and the front end. There was I did have a small programming session with Christian. He was having an issue with the environment variables on the front end, but I think we solved that issue. So something else to this after me. Yeah, he still has to push.
So just one question: what is the difference between the client and the TakeMeAway? One is the server and one is the client. And how does that work?
Okay, so the TME client is it's this application that you see here, which is the front end application. It's just an AngularJS application, which talks to the admin interface. So the admin interface is a separate application which exposes all the data via an API. If, for instance, I want the menus, so a call to this link, for instance, will return me this information. Are you familiar with APIs, Alex?
From a business perspective, I am, but I've never developed on APIs.
You've never developed one. Okay. So, well, the idea is that we return all the information from the backend application in this JSON format. Okay, and then we can use this with. We wanted to separate all the logic of the backend with front end, so that if the client decides to build, it allows for flexibility. For instance, if they want to build whether a website to communicate with that, okay, or maybe a mobile application, maybe that their customer would use, in order to place orders and things like that. So that's why we wanted to separate both of them. Okay.
Okay.
So the backend then exposes these information like this in this JSON format, and we've built just to show the client how they would interface with the administrative system that we build. We decided to build a small front-end application just to interact with the API. So that's why we have two separate projects. The one is the admin, and the other one is just a sample website to communicate with the admin interface. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes, makes sense. Thanks for the explanation.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so okay, cool. I started working on some testing for the front end, and I think anyone can actually. I said I was gonna push it so that you can maybe help me. I mean, the team can help me maybe with some Cucumber test there. Are you up for that, Patrick?
Yeah, so you would use Cucumber to test your front-end application?
Yes, I'll show you just now. Let me just status. Oh, okay. Script that. Okay, that's done. Check out testing. Just want to show you what I have so far. Feature, so it's like your normal feature specs in Ruby, right? So what I was saying is that maybe in terms of the front end application, that maybe you guys can help me write all the features, you know, that we like the flow to that's currently happening in the, and then what I'll do from there on is, as you can see, I've already started, and the next thing that I will do from there is just write step definitions, but this time the where is that sample step definition? So I'll just write step definition for every one of them here in JavaScript. Okay. So I showed that to Christian the other day, and he said he was also keen to look at it. So if you have a minute, maybe to review some of those features, that would be great.
Okay, so that's on the feature. There's a feature directory in the TMA client GitHub repo. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So under the test folders, under the test folder, you will see E2E, and then under E2E, you will find it in the features.
I see.
So, yeah, there they are. But I'll add the instructions on the Slack channel just now.
Okay. Yep.
So let's push that here. Right. So here it is. And so I started writing some features for front end. What I'm hoping to do with this is, at least with these features, it will help us refactor the whole front end application with the test and all that. Yeah. Started writing some Cucumber features for the front end. If anyone has a minute, maybe to and add some more features, that would be great. Then I'll look at implementing definitions. Okay. So, yeah. Just look under, what was that test? E2E. Test E2E. Oh, this is the wrong one.
Test E2E features.
Okay, yeah. Features. Okay. Alright, so there's one story that I was working on to hide menus from previous day. I didn't finish that, so as soon as I'm done with that, I'll push it and create another pull request as well for the front end. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. Sweet. We forgot to touch on Patrick.
Say that again.
Is there something that I forgot to touch on? Maybe.
You were trying to connect up with the client to arrange a meeting. What's happening there?
Okay. I didn't last week because I still need to finalize the payments on the front end. Okay, I'll drop him an email tomorrow and see if we can arrange that for this week.
Great.
Then maybe that will put me some pressure to to finalize on that front end.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, I'll send him an email tomorrow to check with that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know, Alex. What is your background? I'm trying to figure out if there's maybe something that we can give you. I don't know.
So I come from technical background. I'm telecommunication engineer, but it's been a long time since I don't develop, and I've been working in lots of business-oriented parts. So I'm a product management manager, and I'm starting with Rails, very slowly, but moving forward.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. I think I need to understand the code. I need to get up and running with my part of the solution, and then maybe I can help. But currently, I'm just listening, and everything sounds like good.
Okay.
Makes
All right,
sense?
then maybe then get set up with the project, and I'll add you to the pivotal tracker board. And if you have any question, you can just send me a text on Slack, and I'll see how I can assist you. Okay.
Okay.
Sound like
Okay.
okay.
Alex,
So you can
what's
contact.
sorry to interrupt.
Hey?
I was gonna, Alex, what's the problem you're having getting the project up and running?
So the first problem I had it was PG. The database, I couldn't make it work, and finally what I did is put I used a gem instead of 0.18.1. I used 0.18.2, and I could bundle everything. But when I tried to run the next step, which is like creating the database, that broke. That gave me an error.
Are you running on Linux or Mac OS?
So I forked, basically it's going a bit 2 steps before I forked the project. I downloaded it to my local computer and I tried to run it locally.
Maybe you can share your screen right now, and we can maybe try and help you with some of the problems that you're having.
Okay, I'm also very new to share screen. Here it is. There you go. Entire screen. There you go.
Yeah, I'd recommend not changing gems from what our gem file has, Alex, because that'll always put you out of sync with the project.
Okay, okay. What I've done is just I'm very new, so I just did a Ruby on Rails course in Udemy, and I'm just reading and coding, and I'm starting to do my own code, and I'm trying to get up and running with BDD and TDD.
Sure.
Yeah. Hope you bear with me.
No problem.
And I think it's here. So maybe yeah. There's a lot of stuff I've been doing, but the one if I go to GitHub and I go to TakeMeAway, follow the instructions that you gave there.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know where the link is about?
Just click on, where is that? Hold on. Project setup down there. Scroll down. Bottom of the page. Check out the project setup. There you go.
Okay. Sorry. So basically this has been done, the G remote app. This one I couldn't do it. So if I open
Your terminal.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry, I have so many things open. I didn't know I was going to share my screen.
Don't worry about it.
No. Thanks for helping out. Let's minimize this one so we can have both.
Okay.
There you go. Let's make it a bit smaller, this one. So basically, this is my takeaway folder.
Okay. Yeah.
And what I can do is maybe open Sublime editor and open the whole thing here.
Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is just let me try and guide you here.
Yeah.
Okay. So go back to your terminal.
Yes.
And we're gonna make sure that everything is properly set up there. Okay. If you type in git remote -v, remote, not remove.
Sorry.
Okay. So you currently have your own branch there as origin. Okay. So now, in order for you to contribute back to the main repository, you need to add that, if you just copy that line there and you paste it in your, that one there. So what it will do is it will add the main repository as the upstream to yours, so that you can get the latest changes whenever we merge a new pull request.
Okay. So
but you can just add, just press enter. Okay, cool. That's done.
Okay.
So if you do now git remote -v, you will see that it added a new remote repository called upstream. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. The next thing you need to do is just run bundle install. You said you updated the. Did you update the gem file?
Yes, what I did. Don't get angry at me, okay?
No. Nobody's gonna get angry here.
So if I search for PG.
Look, we all here to learn, so nobody shouts at anyone here. Okay.
Okay, that's good. Good to know.
You can relax.
Yeah. So what I did is, if I remove this one, okay, I just leave PG as such, and I save this one, the gem file, and I do a bundle install. Basically, there's some problem there. Oh no, it worked. Strange.
Okay. Maybe do the following. Just do a git status.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to check out. The reason it worked now is because your gem log file has the latest version that you installed previously.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So just
So
do git checkout -- space -- yeah.
like this?
And then the name of the file space, another space.
The name of the file? PG.
No, gem, no. Remove the PG space, make another space.
Okay.
And then type in gemfile.log, capital G. Version of the file. Okay. If you do git status now again. See. Okay. Cool. Now do a bundle install and let's see what error you're getting.
I was a lot of time with this one.
I know there's I think there was an issue. Did you get an issue when you were setting this up, Patrick?
I don't remember having an issue, no.
Okay.
Here it is.
What is the issue?
Basically, it says an error occurred while installing PG 1.18.1 and bundler cannot continue. Make sure that gem install PG succeeds before bundling.
Try to do that gem install just cut and paste that gem install. Let's see if that. Did you try that?
Yeah.
Okay. Frequently, that kind of thing fixes it, but.
Okay, maybe I didn't try it, or maybe now it works.
Well, we should be so lucky, but we'll see.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you say that if I choose to use another gem, it's not going to work as nicely, no?
No. The problem with changing the gem file is that whenever you push back your changes, it might break someone else. So that's why we try to avoid changing that unless we really have to, you know.
Makes
so at the moment there are other developers that are working with this fine, so we should be able to fix it on yours as well. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just learning Git myself, Alex. It wasn't that many weeks ago where I wouldn't have been able to roll back the change to gem file using that command. So, it comes with time, and like Raul said, we're here to learn. So just take your time. But yeah, the code base in GitHub, if you pushed a different gem version to it, we'd all end up pulling that to our local machines. Oh, it looks like it's all green there. Try it again. And it would be a problem for us. Because it's a common code base.
Yeah.
Looks like you could try bundle install again.
No, it didn't install. It failed.
Oh, it failed.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's.
So that's what I was asking. Do you know which version of Postgres do you have installed there?
In the computer, I installed the 9.4, I think it was. And I did
9.4.
Yeah.
Okay, because I see here. I'm sending you a link right now. I don't know if Patrick had to do this, but when installing Postgres, you need to specify the path to PG config, I think. So if you open that link, I just pasted a link in the chat now on Hangout.
Okay.
On Hangout, not on Slack.
Okay, sorry. It's here.
Yeah. Just open that link.
Yes.
Okay. So scroll down to PostgreSQL. Yes, that one there. So install the PG gem. You'll need to include the following option to set your path and include the needed headers. but then you need to change now your you need to change that to match your version. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be the same path though.
So applications, Postgres, it's here? No. This is what I just.
Do you remember how you set up yours, Patrick? Unfortunately, I don't have a Mac OS, so it's gonna be difficult for me to solve this one.
Yeah,
I know that.
Go ahead.
No, please.
So I had problems install. I first installed the local support app, and that was a particular problem to solve. But I had to. Let's see. So this. I have some notes from what I did. Let me post those to the chat here.
Okay. Yeah. It's because I was installing quite a lot of stuff, to be honest, and it gave me like a way in which I could install Postgres. That was like, I unfortunately didn't take notes, so I know for next time to take notes.
So I used Homebrew to install Postgres, but I still couldn't get it to work. And then eventually what I ended up doing was running this command at the very bottom where it says arc flags equals quote dash arc x86-64 bundle install. And then bundle installed worked for me. So maybe if you can try that last command in what I just posted.
Before you try that, I just want to confirm, did you install it using Brew? Are you using Brew to install your packages?
Yeah, I used Brew. Maybe what I can do is check on history of.
Could you just execute this command as well so we make sure you got Postgres? Which is
this one, no?
The
last one.
Which Postgres?
The last line.
The last line there.
Ah, okay. But didn't.
You don't have Postgres installed. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So do you have Homebrew on your machine, Alex?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so then try the command brew install Postgres.
That's why we're seeing this. Postgres is a database, is that correct? I'm sorry if I say something that is like doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, sure. We're using Postgres as a database system here for our database. Okay, seems to be installing there.
Thanks for the patience with me.
Well, I think Postgres is a pretty big package, so not surprising it's taken a while.
I've been already installed so many stuff in my computer. I'm just afraid the day it breaks down. It's going to be a party.
We always overload the things, don't we? It looks like you're doing it here. That's good.
Right. Cool. Let's hope Patrick's steps will help you do that. Okay. Okay, so which that?
So this the small elephant. Does it mean this one here? What is this then? The Postgres application. Doesn't that install Postgres? Because I thought
Yes.
that was like, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it should have installed it. I don't know.
Mm.
I think the gem that you download in our gem file via bundle install is an adapter for Postgres, and it assumes Postgres is on your machine. It doesn't install it for you.
Okay.
I don't know how you got bundle install to work with a later version of that gem adapter, but you did. But who knows if the app was going to work or not.
Okay, that seems to be done.
Try the which command again. Make sure you got it. Okay, and now go ahead and try bundle install. See if that works now.
I just wanted to be sure. That seems that
Okay.
has. Yeah, it's
Cool.
worked now. Thank you.
Yeah.
You want to try?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Maybe we should go ahead and just set up your database as well and see if the app.
That would be a very good idea.
Would it be RakeDB migrate first, Raul, that it should do?
So you need to do RegDB setup.
And what about what?
You can check step 3 years.
In the step 3 it says bundle exec. Bundle exec.
Yeah.
What's the difference between putting bundle exec and not putting it?
Okay, so what are you using for your Ruby version management? Are you using RVM or RBM?
I'm using RVM. It's broke.
RVM, okay. What was the issue? Okay,
sorry,
so
I'm scrolling. Should I scroll up?
No, I think I know what the issue here is. This is the issue about the permissions, if you remember, Patrick. It's trying to set up a database with Postgres, and Postgres is not a user in his computer.
Well, I'm wondering if also Postgres is running. Do you think it is, Raul? It does say the role Postgres does not exist, but I just posted a command that I use to start Postgres, Alex, starting with that PG_CTL.
Okay.
You may want to do that so we're sure that Postgres is actually up and running.
Do I have to copy all the line?
All of it, yep.
From PG.
Yeah.
From PG on.
Okay. It says server starting.
Okay.
Okay, try your DB reset again then.
With bundle exec, no?
Yep.
Yeah, that one. Okay. So that one you fix it by. Oh, okay. How do you fix that one again?
Okay.
Okay, go back to that page again. The first page I sent, the page I sent you to, with the instruction to fix Postgres.
Here, no? Yeah. This one, no?
Yes. Scroll down.
Okay.
There's the error you're getting. Scroll up, scroll up. Right
So,
there. First error usually is role Postgres doesn't exist. So you need to run the
Create
following.
user. This one, no? Create user Postgres?
Run the other one, I think.
the OR one is what works for me. That one there. Yep.
Create user, no?
Yeah. Create user, one word. That's it.
Okay. Should I try again? Just for my knowledge, what does this instruction do? You know?
So this
command
instruction will
creates
create a user in your Postgres database. Yes.
Okay.
And the user is called Postgres, which is the username we're using on our database configuration.
Okay. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Huh. What we like to see.
I'm glad we did this. This kind of stuff is maddening. It takes a very long time to figure out on your own. So this is good.
Yeah. So did it work? Worked, no?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
It created all the tables and all the entries.
Oh,
All those
yes.
all those migrations you've learned about? It just ran a bunch of migration files that's showing up here, in addition to other stuff that it did.
Yeah. Well, talking about how much time you can lose on yourself, I think I took like 4 or 5 hours, to be honest. I learned a lot. I learned a lot too. I learned a lot. But yeah, it was 5 hours, and it's like
Yeah,
1 hour.
it can be very frustrating.
I did this whole process on my own, and all I gotta say is thank God for Stack Overflow, because I wouldn't have got through it otherwise.
Yes.
You want to see if it'll come up? Rails space S.
I think he should be good to go from now. Normally, what you want to do from here on is make sure that all the tests are passing before you start the server. Okay, but
You started.
yeah.
That's great.
So you can just start the application in the browser and see.
So it would be localhost, no?
Yes, 3000. Well, I see the server working there.
Yeah.
Timeout. And there we go. So the default user is admin@example.com and the password is password.
At
Example.com and then password.
Okay. Admin@example.com. And
I think you probably need to run the seedings, the seed. I forgot to add that.
Doesn't
No,
DB
that user
reset
doesn't exist. No, I don't think it does that.
Does not, huh? What I've got is username is admin@tma.org.
yeah, I think that's
Is
the
it?
one I use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Try that. Admin@tma.org, and then password is password. Yeah.
I think that's the right one, actually.
When I was checking the code, that's what I saw. TMA.com, no?
Yep, that's correct. And then
Is
password
it
all okay.
.com? I think it's .org.
Sorry?
I think it's .org.
Okay. I saw it in a
That's .org.
Yeah, you got it. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. This is really, really cool. I'm with a big smile on my face, so thank you guys.
Okay, guys, I have to run now. I'm at a friend's place and it's getting late.
Okay.
I need to get home now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm glad we helped you set up the project at least. So, Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can ping me on Slack or anyone else in the channel if you have any problems. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
you saved 6 more hours of my time, so thank you very much.
Well, I was going to say,
but
I'm only an hour away in time zone from you, Alex, so you can ping me as well. I'm not nearly as experienced as Raul, but I know my way around the app. So, and I have some ideas on where you can help. I know Raul says we're almost done, but we've got reporting to do, and I think we've also got some things we can do to the Active Admin interface that we were just looking at. We're using a gem called Active Admin, which you could spend some time on. And I think there's some polishing and some things we want to do to that front end to make it more robust. And then we also have the client needs reporting for sales and other things, regulatory, and we haven't done anything there, so we need a client meeting to find out his requirements, and then we need to work on that. So there's still some good stuff to work on.
I'm glad to hear that.
Absolutely.
Okay. And it looks like you might have yourself a pairing partner from now on, Patrick, since it's not too far away from you.
That's right. That's right. It's not 6 hours away. Or whatever.
All right. Cool, guys. You have a good end of the day, and yeah, we'll talk to you. Send me your email address on Slack so that I can add you to the pivotal tracker bot. Okay.
Okay.
All
right. Cool. I'm off. You have a good day. Bye bye.
All right. Thanks all.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye for now.